Who here's on birth control?
I got off.
I have
3
medical
months ago.
reasons though.
I used
Oh, okay.
to do,
Yeah.
but I hopped
Do you have
off and I
the
feel great.
implant?
I'm actually on hormones right
the
now.
pill?
It pills and hormones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the implant.
What is it?
Do you have the arm
Nexplanon?
implant or
Yeah.
the IUD?
Nexplanon? Okay.
Yeah.
I had the IUD for 6 years and got off of it 3 months ago. But this is really wild. Sorry, chat. I didn't have a period for 6 years of my life. And like that's not normal. And I feel like a huge part of the birth control movement with feminism and like, you know, take control of your body is actually harming women more. I mean, it's already statistically like women are attracted to different men when you're on birth control versus off birth control. It completely rewires your hormones. And it's like we've bought into this lie that this is empowerment when really you're harming yourself.
Yeah.
I still like it though.
Like what?
My birth control. I love that.
Like,
He's like a sniper. I love him.
who's a sniper?
My birth control?
It's like a sniper.
Oh.
Because you can't get pregnant.
It's a boy.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I mean, it prevents
that.
pregnancy, but you could
a
have lifelong.
Holy shit.
That was really loud. I mean, sure. I mean, it was invented to prevent birth, but the thing is when you get on it, you don't actually know what the side effects are to you and your attraction, you know,
also
your
don't
cycles.
like realize the side effects that it has on you until you get off of it.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I did get off of it for like a couple months and nothing changed. I was like, I still feel depressed.
I'm
Like,
one of the
I
rare
still
ones.
feel
Like I
like
said,
I've got-
I
you
have
know.
a
Wait,
problem.
question. Oh, you're still on it, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I went off it and then I went back to get it again.
I think you have to be off of it for like a consecutive period of time. Yeah.
like a year.
I've only been off of
I've
birth
been
control
off of
for
it for
3 months.
I've been on it for 10 years.
I was
Which
on
is
it
wild.
for
Wow.
7 years.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
but like I said, they medically found cancer cells in me when I was younger.
Oh, shit.
So I had to. But we're here. That's all that
See,
matters.
and I will
We
say
go-
that there
we
are
survived.
We're
certain
surviving.
there's certain medical conditions
Yeah,
where
totally.
birth control,
Survivor.
estrogen,
I'm
like
not
supplements
gonna give
is
up.
necessary.
I'm not gonna stand up. We're gonna work harder. I'm a survivor. Okay, that was cringe. Sorry, guys.
Very.
Thank you.
But you know, like widely,
Yeah.
it's birth control has been sold as this one size fits all. Take this pill, you're cured.
Yeah.
14-year-olds are going to their gynecologist and saying like, "Oh, I just got my period. Here's birth control." When I got off my birth control, my OB was like, "Are you sure?" Like totally gaslit me and telling me like I'm so not validated. She's like, "You're waiting for marriage. Like that's wild. Like, are you sure you want your period? Like this is really weird." And I just think like women have largely just been sold like this is your one size fits all. Slap on a Band-Aid. Everyone needs to go on birth
I
control.
mean, there's different types of birth control. Like they can actually regulate some of the ones that they could put less hormones or more hormones in you. Like,
Well,
But
then
what do you
there's
need to
those-
regulate?
Well, there's non-hormonal like IUD.
Just
copper
there's
IUD.
That
one.
scares me. Like that's the one they put in you, right?
And yeah, I was on an IUD,
Yeah.
not the copper.
They can
but
fall
I,
out.
I had
Yeah.
I had
That
the
scares me
Mirena,
too.
the
Oh,
hormonal
yeah.
IUD.
Can't
That
you
scares
buy
me.
birth control like over the counter?
Oh,
now?
that's-
Yeah,
I think I
there's
watched
actually
your video.
Yeah, I did a video on this. So there's this new birth control. It's hormonal birth control. It's called the O pill, and it's the first ever over-the-counter over-the-counter pill birth control. So it's just like, you know, if you were to get a pack of birth control pills prescribed, but the thing is it's over the counter. You don't need a prescription and you can just buy it at a drugstore. It's even going to be available in some gas stations. And here's my thing is that is so dangerous because think of how many 13 or 14-year-old girls who may want to be sexually active, but they don't tell their parents. And so all of a sudden they don't go to the doctor's office. They just pop into a Walgreens and buy this. Think of the girls that are going to abuse it and overtake medications. And I think it's just highly unregulated and like not allowed, but it's being pushed because like this is accessible for underserved communities. But I mean it's been proven that underserved communities and you know, poor areas, that's where Planned Parenthood started. It's because you know they want you on birth control and they want you to have more and more abortions so you don't actually get pregnant. And it's the younger you are, the younger you start it. I mean there's girls literally getting on birth control now at 11, 12, 13.
I mean, I would rather be in birth control than like have a child, low key.
So
You
you're
could
saying
just have safe
is your
sex.
toxic ex-boyford just blasting? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I'm just saying, like,
You can be
even
honest.
if he does it.
What happened yesterday?
Oh my gosh, that.
What? I'm just saying. You said you don't want to have a kid. You're on birth control. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I mean later on, yes, but not right now. Like,
No blasting.
Oh, what does that mean? Like,
I'm not gonna say it, but connect to the dots.
No.
Well, I'm
like,
trying to, I'm
I
trying to be
still need to
tactful.
like be
You,
protected
like-
like as much as I can. You know, like you never know. Like, stay safe, guys. Stay
Oh.
safe.
Well, sure.
Well,
if
you
you're like if you're sexually
I mean-
active,
Yeah.
but if you're not,
I mean, my parents never educated me in safe, like what sex was and like birth control and all stuff. They never did, and I wish they did, so I could actually go with them, you know, to like actually get something, you know, together or something like that. I had to like ask my friends, you know, like I had to like find out about sex in the playground on like elementary school. Like it was crazy to me.
I think natural cycles in
Huh?
that's wild.
That's wild, yeah, and
Playgrounds?
it's like I don't like that, you know, like.
I think what's crazy is that women don't actually know that you can only
What,
get
on the
pregnant.
fucking monkey bars? You guys were talking about that shit? What the
No,
fuck?
it was like this grass area because I was like,
oh, the grass, the meadow.
meadow.
They
It was-
eventually educate
so
you about it
romantic.
in like
Yeah.
middle or high
In
school.
eighth
though.
grade.
Yeah, 8th grade.
I got it in like.
But
sixth
it
grade.
wasn't like, oh my god,
You got
into
what?
depth of like.
I got educated about.
Oh, I
sex
thought-
in
Sex ed.
I heard-
Sex,
I-
well,
I
sex
thought-
ed now is starting like
Yeah.
freaking.
But I went to private
5-year-olds.
school, so they teach you sex ed differently. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
really?
But
I mean, public school sex ed is like just.
Is it when a man and
Scary.
a woman, they love each other very much,
yeah, they like emphasize like make sure you're married, make sure you're married.
and they just
love that.
they hug each other,
And
but, and they hold it,
when they love each other so much, a baby comes out.
and then 9 months later, the
Stork
delivers
comes.
the-
Stork.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the thing about birth control, though, is women can only get pregnant 3 to 5 days out of the entire month. So
Yeah.
why are we medicating ourselves
Yeah.
for 365 days a year when we can really only get pregnant 3 to 5 days? So if you just track your cycle properly, don't
You
have
know
sex
what?
those days.
I agree.
Of course I'm being safe. I pull out.
Of course. So that I agree with you. I actually think like five days out of the month,
Yeah.
that's when you wear the condom.
What? No. Oh my gosh.
pull out game strong.
Brian, no.
What? Huh?
You just don't do it those 5 days. You've got,
That
you've
is
got
true.
25
You know what?
other days in the month.
Oh, oral sex is what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
My cousin did that. She didn't use birth
Can't
control at
get
all.
pregnant
She
that
used
way.
this thing where it tells you when you're fertile.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole thing. Like it's like this thing where
Well, did it have the
tells you-
temperature gauge?
or something like that?
Because if you check your temperature, there's a whole thing about body regulations called natural cycles.
She did that, and that's how she got pregnant.
Yo,
Yeah,
Did
that's
you
also
know-
how you get pregnant.
There's also this thing like the year, like if you're a Taurus, if it's the month of April,
Oh, no.
you actually can't get pregnant in that month. It's a
Yeah,
thing.
if the moon isn't risen
Because
and it's like
you're
full moon.
like
the sun's setting.
you're being
I've tried
protected.
that before and I didn't
By the
get
Taurus
pregnant.
energy.
Whoa. It's a
Well, it's true.
thing.
Oh my god.
And it applies to
Like,
every month.
I'm
So if you're
kidding.
fucking Aries, whatever month that is, you're good to go. You don't need. Okay, I don't.
What?
I'm joking.
All right.
That's a bad joke. Okay.